Back to the Round and Third podcast, episode 12 on April the 23rd, which I got to give a shout out, is my mom and dad's 49th anniversary. 49th wedding anniversary. So shout out to them. Means next year will be a big year. We'll have to do something special. Me and my sister might have to collab. Not on Instagram, but every kind of collab. Do something special for mom and dad. But if you're listening to the show, I know that there's hundreds of thousands of followers.
Exactly.
So no guarantees that they listen to the show. But if they were to, I hope you guys see the happy anniversary shout out. Without further ado, All-American, 5th overall draft pick, AUSL champion, Team USA outfielder, my esteemed co-host, Sierra Sacco. Sierra, welcome back to the show.
Glad to be
And
here.
today's guest, A.G. Richardson, today's guest. A.G. Welcome to the show, A.G.
Glad to be here.
You know, when you got the phone call earlier this week, your phone was buzzing, and it was Brian, and like, this could be the one. When you got the call that you were the one that was picked to be the special guest on this week's Round and Third podcast, tell the viewers back home, how did that make you feel?
I was excited. I was a little nervous. Didn't know what I was coming in for, but I was excited.
Yeah, did you call your parents, get some tips, get some advice?
No, I didn't. I just I figured it out.
When you got the phone call in class, did you ask the professor, hey, excuse me, I got a very important phone call to take? Is that kind of what you did?
No, I just messaged Brian about my schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is the dynamite information that people want to listen to and find out by tuning into the Round and Third podcast.
Okay.
So AG gets the call. She takes it. She's like, I'm in. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to this all year. Episode 12 has got my name written all over it. So, yes, welcome to the show. A fellow Mississippi native,
There you go.
All-American, junior college All-American, JUCO graduate.
Yeah.
We got another graduation coming up real soon.
Yes, we do.
So, welcome, AG. Glad to have you on the show. And
Glad to be here.
hopefully, after today's practice, you'll get a chance to go do some bass fishing, maybe join Jamie
Hey,
and Macy.
You never know.
You catch, some 5 or 6 pound bass. They're spawning right now.
And they are.
So for my bass fishing aficionados,
Right.
pardon the pun, it kind of had a pun there. It really didn't mean for it to.
Hey.
But the bass they're on the beds right now. They're spawning. You catch them, the lunkers, they got the eggs. Their tails are kind of red because they're trying to create that little spot, that hollow spot, as my grandmother would say. They're trying to create that little hollow spot in the lake, bottom of the lake, so they can put their eggs down, all that. So you catch the bass right now, man, they're huge. They're huge. One that's normally a 5 or 6 pounder, now it's more like a 6-7 pounder.
Yep.
Supin would appreciate that.
6-7.
And when she's tuning in, because she was a special guest a few weeks ago, she 100% would be laughing. So
for sure.
that Supin, there's a little shameless plug for you. But yes, the fish are spawning. Jamie and Macy, every off day, they try to get the little boat out, go out and do some fishing. You've joined them before.
I have.
One of the unique things about Strawful, there's lakes all around. You got the refuge, you got the wildlife refuge. You guys, a lot of times on an off day, will go out there and just reflect with some nature. Raylan last year, Raylan Chafin, before she got married, she would, a lot of times her off day, go out to the refuge and just sit on the dock and just enjoy her coffee, take a book, read. Really, therapeutic out there on the lake. Just out there with the wildlife, the bass, maybe some catfish.
Yeah.
Probably a bed of crappie or two.
Never know.
And there's, some other types of fish there. There's some brim.
Right.
We went way off script here with some outdoors. But a lot of land here at Mississippi State, the 13th largest land grant school in the country, over 4,000 acres. Some of those have lakes. So there you go. There's your shameless plug.
And Chadwick Lake.
And
Chadwick.
Chadwick Lake. Every now and then
Chadwick.
you'll see folks out in the canoe.
Yeah.
In Chadwick Lake looking for some of Sierra Sacco's home run balls.
Right.
That escaped the right field corner, bounced twice, rolled into the water, and bam, they're out there like McCovey Cove in San Francisco. But Barry Bonds is hitting dingers. They're out there swimming around trying to get their net out and catch Barry Bonds' home run balls. But neither here nor there. The Giants did get a big win against the Dodgers. So for you Giants fans, which is Ricketts, big Giants fan, big win against the Dodgers. Losa, not too thrilled about
No,
that.
not happy
Losa,
about
big Dodgers fan. We didn't get a chance to get into that last week. And for good measure. We didn't want to have, the house divided with the Giants and the Dodgers and all that going on. But anyway, so catching up for this past weekend, road trip to Texas A&M, took the charter flight there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Really, Friday and Saturday was a tale of two winds, if you will. Friday, kind of a cold front coming in. It was really, really hot, but the wind was gusting 35 miles an hour out. And Perez, who doesn't really need any help,
Yeah.
Right.
got some help on a
Yeah.
high fly ball, 47-degree launch angle. A lot of times those don't leave the yard,
Yeah.
but this one did. It flew out got out pretty easily, 14
Yeah.
or 15 feet. So that was a big swing in the first game. And then another ball, kind of not really well hit to left. It kind of creeped over the left field wall. And next thing you know, that's kind of the difference in the ball game. We lost by 2 runs Friday night. Saturday was weird too. The cold front came, like we talked about. It brought the wind in. We hit several hard hit balls, some 73 miles an hour off the bat. Some of the TrackMan, the Agrotech data has it going 230 feet ourselves, but they're caught at the wall because the wind really kept those in. So it's kind of a tale of 2 winds. A little bit unlucky in that regard. Had to pitch through some tough conditions there in the second inning. Faircloth, who hasn't really walked many batters all year, I think she's one of the best in the nation in strikeout to walk ratio. Walked not only a season high in the game, but did all that in 1 inning. And that was the inning where the rain was really coming down. And, it took a little bit longer to bring the tarp out than we would have liked. Would have liked to have gotten off the field a little bit sooner. On the road, though, you're kind of hamstrung in terms of making those decisions. So kind of, snake bit a little bit to a degree with that. Would have liked to have certainly you've been on offense in that scenario, and let them have to battle that. But that's not, kind of how the way the cookie crumbled,
Right.
so to speak, with that. So held them when we got the tarp back off the field. I thought she really settled in nicely and held them back to where they were. And then Delaney did a good job in relief, really on both Friday and Saturday. So good to see Delaney back. Good to see her with her stuff. Velo was really popping it in there pretty good. Several 70-mile-an-hour pitches on the scoreboard. So she really did a good job in relief too, and kind of gave us a little shot in the arm to save the bullpen to get into Sunday. And Sunday, another windy day. This time we used the wind to our advantage. Cyan Romero, a huge grand slam in the first. We'd been looking for that big inning, that elusive big inning, and we had 2 of them that game, but unfortunately weren't able to hold on and ended up losing a slugfest. And toughness Sunday a lot of times is that. Very rarely is the Sunday game a 2-1 game. Typically, it's going to be your high-scoring games. You look around the league, and that's where you see most of your high-scoring games are on these Sundays. And you saw that Sunday. We scored 9, got beat 10-9, and we're inches away from tying the game up. Stiles hits a big 2-strike, 2-out ball off the top of the left field wall. Probably about a foot away from tying it up. And then I thought Nadia had a good swing on hers and just missed it, flew out deep to the gaps to end the game. But that thing, you get a little bit more of the middle of the ball there. That ball's out of the yard, and now it's 11-10, and we're looking to win a ball game and salvage the series on Sunday. But another opportunity right back again this week. We talked about this last week. We've been part of Softball America's featured the lineup series. They kind of do a lineup of their top 5, 6, 7 games, and we've been one of them for the last month and a half straight. And that's the beauty of this league. That's why you choose to join the Southeastern Conference. You want to be battle tested week in and week out. That's what we say with our players all the time. Saw some good things. Didn't get the wins we wanted this weekend, but saw some good things really throughout. And you feel like when you're putting it all together, we're going to be a pretty formidable foe for anybody else having to face the Bulldogs. But another one this weekend. Number 15 LSU comes to town. 15-20 depending on which poll you're looking at. And Softball America, again, has us as one of the top 10 series in the country. So this is, I think, week 7 of being one of the top 10 series in the country. So in the thick of it in the SEC is certainly contest your medal at times. It's the best of the best week in and week out. It's good pitching. It's good defense. It's good speed. It's good power. It's good everything. And you really have to bring your A game week in and week out to come out victorious over the weekend. So couple of bright spots. Kinley Keller, another 3-hit day. A freshman that's really kind of settled into her own. Kind of came in banged up a tad to start the year. Was just really able to play defense that first weekend out, and then we were able to start getting her some at bats. And she's really kind of progressed and grown into being a pretty solid, not only a defender. We all know how good the glove is, how good the arm is, but the bat is really coming to play too. Hitting right around 300 as a true freshman, 3 big hits in Sunday's game. Has really kind of been unlucky too. She's hit a lot of balls hard. We're tracking the exit velocities, and 67 miles an hour. There's that number again. It's kind of what you're looking for. Anything that and above, those turn into higher batting average. It's kind of that great equalizer, if you will. Odds are higher than 67, you're going to find more holes. You're going to find more base hits. Those are kind of they kind of come with that magic number. And she's had a lot of balls, really hit very well just at some people. We had a chance to clear the bases again in the second. Cyan Romero, who had a good game, she already coming off the grand slam in the first. Bases loaded, having a chance to do it again in the second. hits a lacer right to Kennedy Powell. So Powell, good play by her, found her glove, and they kind of got out of the jam. But it was really a chance to put up another crooked number there and really get off to the races to kind of add some more, padding, if you will, on a very good offensive team. We played two of the best SEC offenses the last 2 weeks. When you think about Arkansas coming to town and A&M, when you look at SEC games only, they're among the best in the league in terms of offense. So I knew it was going to be a very good challenge for us, and just fell a little bit short on Sunday. But another challenge this weekend. LSU coming to town, excited about that. Ready to get back and playing again. It's the friendly confines of Nusz Park. Very successful over the years of the new Nusz Park since it was established in 2016. And senior weekend. So. AG, you're a senior, last I checked.
I am.
Tell us about school this year. Tell us about your degree. Tell us about kind of your long-term plans after you get your diploma and you move that tassel from the left to the right. Well, or maybe it's right-left. I'm really not sure. One of the ways, you move the tassel one way or the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am currently getting an interdisciplinary studies degree, and then I start nursing school June 1st.
Okay.
But hoping I'm not going to make the first week there, the World Series. And after that, I plan
Cheers to that.
to become a nurse and then work and go get a CRNA degree.
Okay.
That's the goals.
Good deal. Good deal. What's been your toughest class right now as you're going through interdisciplinary studies? What did you come in junior college? Were you liberal arts in junior college, or kind of?
I was biological sciences coming in, so I got an associate's degree in science. So that gave me all my prereqs for nursing school.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm here to play softball.
There you go.
But I'm currently taking driver's ed, so.
And that's your toughest class. Ooh, if you're on the road on I-55,
Heads up.
and then I-20 headed down to Brookhaven,
Yeah.
make sure you stay away from her car.
It's technically not that bad, but I'm not in many hard ones. Not gonna lie.
When I think about driver's ed, I think about Mr. Tuttle. So my fans that have watched Saved by the Bell, if you're like me from my generation, I'm in the early 40s now, all right? So I know that's hard to believe, AG.
Yeah, it's okay.
But if you're from my generation, you came home from school every day and Saved by the Bell was on. So you'd get the Superstation would have Saved by the Bell, or WGN would play Saved by the Bell. And this is when we're growing up with Zach Morris. We're growing up with AC Slater, Kelly Kapowski, all the people. And Mr. Belding was he was the principal, but Mr. Tuttle taught driver's ed. And there's a great episode where AC Slater's taking the driver's ed car, and it's not a real car. It's like a souped up golf cart. And he's driving it through the hallway. Well, he winds up wrecking it. Anyway, and then there's this whole debacle on Saved by the Bell. Tune into that episode. It's probably season 7, episode 10. I'm just paraphrasing here. But check it out. It's pretty funny. I imagine your class is probably a little bit different than Mr. Tuttle's class from 1991.
It's not the simple just driver's facts like I thought it would be. It's some numbers in there.
Are you learning your air brakes? Are you going to get air brake certified to be a trucker?
I don't think so, but I am learning about it.
I like to watch the show Ice Road Truckers on National Geographic.
Yep.
There you go. They're out there. They got their chains wrapped around up in Alaska. They're driving across those lakes in Canada, trying to find those oil reserves. And anyway,
couldn't be me.
Yeah.
No.
Wouldn't be me either. But you probably got to take some advanced driver's ed courses to be an ice road trucker.
For sure.
So got to know about those air brakes.
Yeah.
The air horns. When I was a kid, this is getting off topic again too.
That's okay.
When I was a kid, I loved getting big trucks to honk their horn. I don't know if kids do that anymore, but when I was, so we would go to Atlanta. This is dating myself again. This was the way we would spend our summers. Our vacation as a kid was we would go to Atlanta and go watch a Brave series. So it was the old Fulton County Stadium before it became Turner Field, and then now of course they play at the Battery. I think it's Truist Park's the name of it now. But we would drive to Atlanta. We had this Ford Explorer, and it was a lot of times my grandparents would come with us. So it would be me and my sister, my mom and dad, my granny and pawpaw. And I was in the very back of the Explorer. We call it the playpen. We would take the little thing out, and man, I'd love it. But in the very back of the Explorer, we would pass these truckers on the interstate. And I would be the one really trying to get these guys to honk their horn. And looking back now, if I'm driving down the road and I hear a truck honk the horn, I'm like, man, what's going on? So you think about how startled you are now, but as a kid, it's 12. You don't think about that kind of thing. You just think, I want to see how many of these truckers I can get to honk their horn. And these guys were so nice. They'd wave at me and they would give me one of these, toot toot or whatever. And it would be a real, some would be really loud. You find out that the loggers are really loud. And some have 4 air horns. Some have the air horns hidden in the grill. Yeah. But you'd like to try to get across that truck, maybe with a 53-foot, bed behind it. But you'd like to find the truck that's got the big silver horns on the top. And man, I bet if he pulls on that string or sometimes they hit a button, it's about to be real loud. It's gonna make the hairs on your arms stand up. It's gonna get
right.
you fired up to go play some ball.
Oh yeah.
But these are things that I like to do as a kid. Now you got X and
X.
the gram
Everything.
and Reels and Be Real and Be Present, whatever they're called, and the TikTok. You got some TikToking going on, and we talked about TikTok with Vector, another one from close to your neck of the woods,
Pretty close.
the Jackson area. But so. Tell us about Colin. So junior college All-American we talked about and a national champion. Tell the viewers back home a little bit about that national championship run with your team that year.
National championship run was definitely a fever dream. We ended up losing early on in the season, so that made it difficult, not the season, in the tournament. So it made it difficult for us, going through. We ended up having to battle through the losers bracket. And we ended up playing Jones again. We played them 7 times that year.
Cat Wallace's team.
Yes,
Yeah.
from Jones.
Shout out to Cat Wallace, former Bulldog too.
We ended up playing them. I think we played them 4 times in the tournament. So we played them. They beat us, put us in the losers bracket, and then we caught them again in the championship series. We ended up taking it from them. It had some rain to fight too, but hey, pulled through.
When you get the rain to go your way, things can be very, very good in that regard.
It was, and it did go our way.
That's it.
So,
That's
hey.
it. So you got your ring. Went and got the ring size.
did.
Got your national championship ring ordered. Is
Sure
it in a
did.
box back home? And you kind of
It
got it
is.
displayed at
I
home.
have both. I have all 3 of my rings in a box.
There you go.
Hey.
Because you got some state title rings to go along with that too.
I do. I have state, regionals, conference, and nationals.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Got
it.
some
Kind
big
of talk
ones.
about how Colin as a program, as a JUCO program, how'd that shape you to be the person and player you are now?
It taught me a lot. Honestly, time management was my biggest thing because, in JUCO, there is no practice regulations. So
true.
we would practice all the time, and that was a big adjustment for me coming in and actually having practice regulations. So that taught me how to manage my time, and it honestly shaped me into the person and player I am today.
Absolutely. Put in that extra work with all your free
I
time.
know.
There
Hey,
you go.
that's why you see me extra all the time.
Exactly. I do see you all the time. And then with senior day approaching this weekend, kind of reflect back on your whole journey and how it kind of led up to this moment where you are now.
Yeah, my journey has definitely been different than others, obviously, because there's not many that come out of the JUCO portal in softball. So reflecting back on that, I'm honestly just thankful and grateful for the people who gave me this opportunity to be here.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. And then as a Mississippian, both of you, I guess, can answer this question. Kind of talk about what it means for you to kind of wear the state jersey, play for Mississippi State, kind of talk about what that feels like.
Honestly, representing my state on every level, high school, junior college, and SEC ball is just a dream come true.
Yeah.
I've had other options, but I didn't want to play anywhere else. This has been my dream school since I was little, just because it is home, and I'm so glad I was able to live out my dreams.
Absolutely. What about you, Coach?
Yeah, kind of similar too. Grew up a Mississippi State fan. As a kid, I was born in '83, and so when I was a 2-year-old is when you had Will Clark, Rafael Palmeiro, Bobby Thigpen, Jeff Brentley, that whole bunch coming through in the '80s. And growing up, 5, 6 years old, I was going to baseball camps here, and it was the highlight of the summer too. You'd come to the baseball camps and you'd spend the night. It was like a 3-night. You spend the night for 3 nights, and to be around the Tommy Raffos, who was an All-American here, wound up coaching me 20 years later. As he was my hitting coach with Coach Polk. To be around all these people, I just thought so much of this place, and I thought so much of the support at Duty Noble Field, and I thought about how cool it is to have the chance to play on the hallowed grounds of the Burke Masters, the 6-for-6 home run, 6-for-6 game in the regionals, where he hit the grand slam to win, to beat Florida State, to put us up in the finals against North Carolina on that '89 team that went to the World Series. So you're looking at a lot of these cool things, and I can remember where I was as a kid. My mom worked at Bryan Foods in West Point, and her boss had a lot of times they had season tickets to box seats at Duty Noble Field. And the old Duty Noble, the box seats were kind of wrapped around from the first base side behind home plate into the third base side. He had these little lower levels, it's maybe 3 or 4 rows, and those were all the box seats. So as a kid, they may play a 4:00 afternoon, game, and my dad would just get off work and pick me up from school, and we would just drive over to Starkville and watch a Wednesday game. And as a youngster, my dad would always notice the big league scouts there, whether it be a Mets guy or a Braves guy or a Red Sox guy, they're all behind home plate with their radar guns out, and they're getting stuff for both us and the other team. And they used to always carry their business cards. So my dad would say, hey, why don't you go see if you can get the Mets business card? So that was kind of my thing. I'd go like ask these scouts, hey, I'm this high. Yeah. Hey, you got a business card? Just setting up, shop for 15 years later, or maybe they remember me. I don't know. But my dad, again, in a roundabout way, was kind of teaching me, some maturity. Hey, you're young. Shake their hand, look an adult in the eye, like things that you kind of run from as early on. But I was learning these things as a young age. And I can kind of remember those memories as a kid being a Mississippi State fan. And, we went to the Peach Bowl in '93 when our football team with Jack Sherrill would beat North Carolina. Natron Means, the big running back in North Carolina, played for the Chargers and some others. But we won that game. It was so awesome. And I was like, man, this is great. When I was 12, we went to the Final Four in 1996. That was Dante Jones. That was Darrell Wilson, Eric Dampier, the Sheriff, Bart Heitch. We had some really good players back then. I was like, man, this is awesome. We're one win away from the finals. And if we get Kentucky in the finals, we're going to win the national championship because we had just beat Kentucky 3 weeks before that to win the SEC championship down in New Orleans. I mean, it was every sport I was in Mississippi State. So to have that chance later on to kind of come back home. I went the junior college route like you. I played at EMCC, and you're right, it really shapes you. JUCO really, really shapes you. You understand gratitude. You understand what hard work means. We would get through with practice, 6-hour practice, like you're talking about. You'd get through class at noon, and you didn't get off the field till like 6. Right. So you go to the lunchroom, and they give you like a little sack lunch, and it's like a little sandwich and an apple. Yeah. So a lot of times with the apple, there's a dumpster outside the door. Yep. We would try to like land it in the dumpster from the second floor. So this is what we did with our apple. We'd try to launch it into the dumpster. But this is JUCO life. Yeah, you kind of make memories, right? So, but we'd get through a practice, and the freshmen had jobs, the sophomores had jobs, the pitchers had jobs, the catchers had jobs, whatever. Well, my job was to rake the tee area, and our batting cage it was not concrete on the bottom. So you had like the worn dirt spot where we would hit all the time. We would just kill the grass because we hit all the time. We didn't have any hitting mats. And then there's like a worn spot where the coach or the player would throw. A lot of times the player's throwing the BP to you. But my job was to rake the tee area. So right behind the nets, we had this little 8x8 square, and I got really good at raking this. And Coach Baldner, I've learned. I still talk to Coach Bill Baldner all the time. He's somebody that really shaped me in my career, and he's a former Mississippi State graduate assistant. He was there in those '80s teams with Coach Polk. So he was a GA before he became the head coach at EMCC. But he would sometimes get the rake, say Bratton, and he had this Ohio accent, Bratton. You're doing it wrong. He would teach me how to like the proper way to rake, to give and go and like keep having those lines from banging up to each other. You got to make it look all smooth. So you learn these little things that otherwise you didn't know. Right. And then you have an appreciation for that when you get to Mississippi State. Like we never raked anything. Our grounds crew took care of all that. Our grounds crews turning the water on. We're the ones watering the dirt in JUCO. We're the ones raking up afterwards. We're the ones putting the hose up. 2 guys had the hose. 2 guys did the carrying. 2 guys did the raking. 2 guys did the ball shot. Everybody had their own job. You got the buckets. You got this. You got the helmets. The whole 9 yards. Probably very similar to you at Co-Lin.
I had to learn how to rake. I also had to water the fields.
Yep.
I forgot to turn the water off one time.
There you go.
See, and now,
don't do that.
And that. You probably did it on purpose to get out of practice.
No, I didn't. Not at all.
But you start learning how to tamp the mound. How you got to have the plastic bag that goes down to be able to, after you put the mound clay in, to be able to tamp it down. Because otherwise, it's just going to get stuck to the bottom of the tamp. So you learn all these little things that you didn't know beforehand. And man, do they set you up for later in life. So if you got to pitch in and do all that stuff, you learn about that in JUCO. We had to do our own laundry. We were responsible. We showed up with 2 red T-shirts and 2 black T-shirts that we paid for. No logos. You had to earn the logos. And we practiced reds were Tuesday, Thursdays. Blacks was the other day. And if it was the weekend, they'd give us a uniform because usually we were inter-squadding on the weekends. So we would figure out how to do our laundry. We'd go down to the laundromat and do all that because nobody else is going to do it for you. And then here, you just turn your loop in post-practice and the managers do it for you. So there's a level of gratitude when we get you guys into the program, and it's always uplifting, and you see the hard work. You see the attention to detail in the weight room, the speed, the size, the power. 11 extra base hits this year, including an inside the park home run.
There you go.
That's one of those where like, I'm not stopping you, keep going. So, but you kind of see all these moments build up, and then it kind of leads you to now. So what's kind of going through your mind? And I remember what it was like for me the first time I stepped on Didi Noble Field in a game. It was the roar of the crowd's different. You grew up on the other side of the fence as a kid. You wanted to be a part of it. And then you actually get the chance, and it's like, man, it's louder than you think. You know it's a big crowd when you hear the nonstop hum. It's like just this buzz and this hum that you feel all over the stadium. And that was something that, like, as a 21-year-old, get to do this after 2 years of junior college, like, man, this is pretty special. You're sharing the field with that guy right there, Mitch Moreland, wins a World Series with the Red Sox, 10-year big leaguer. Our catcher's a Johnny Bench Award winner, big leaguers. Ed Easley, first-round draft pick, got up in the bigs with the Cardinals. And he's like, man, this is pretty cool. This shortstop, man, Matthew Maniscalco played there not long ago. Jeff Buxton left not long ago. Andy Rice and Rice. You're sharing the field with all these greats, and then you look back to the cool ones that you grew up watching, the Pete Youngs. My dad watched the Buck Showalters, who later became a great big league manager, but he was a player here, a JUCO guy like us first before he came in. But it's kind of cool to share that moment. And kind of what was that like for you? So you come in, you start the opening day this year in center field. We're at Baylor, another school that recruited you out of high school and junior college. So you're starting in center field. Later that weekend, you play a little bit of second and first. First of all, you start off as a catcher. You came into us as a catcher. When we recruited you out of Colin, you caught and played shortstop. Talk about Swiss Army knife here. So you did a little bit of everything. But tell us, what was that like? So you're getting your first start against Baylor in center field. And kind of, what was that moment like when we took the field for the first time? We came up with a 2-run lead. We got 2 runs in the first. And then you're taking off out to center field. Kind of tell us what that was like for you this year.
Honestly, I ran out there saying to myself, like, God, I'm just grateful. Like, I've worked myself to death for this, and I'm so thankful for this moment. And it was everything I ever dreamed of. I was not expecting center field at all. But hey, I'll put you can play me anywhere. I'll go there. So it was just I was just thankful. Excited for the opportunity. A little nervous, but it worked out.
Well, the nerves mean you care. Right?
Absolutely.
How did you deal with nerves? So you came not quite the junior college route. You came Louisiana Tech, really decorated player at Louisiana Tech. But what was it like coming into your first SEC game and being out there? What did you do to kind of help calm the nerves and get you ready? Hey, it's just another ball game. I'm going to take it one pitch at a time. Kind of what were you going through your mind as a ball player there too?
Well, definitely none of those thoughts. Definitely not like, oh, it's just another game. It just felt like a total different outer body experience. And like the same thing, like just praising God that he led me here and always had a plan. So kind of rest easy and knowing all that.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So that first game, we hit 4 home runs in the opener against Baylor. One of those was yours and Oppo Taco. So off the bat, did you know you got it, or were you like, because you got down the line in like 3.2 seconds. I mean, it was really good from the right side. And it may to this day be the quickest, home run trot of the league. You really got around the bases good. But kind of tell us about that and what was going through your mind in that moment.
In the box, I was honestly shaking in my boots. I was like, oh my gosh. But when I hit it, I knew I hit it well, but I don't think you could have slowed me down. I was so excited to get to my team. I was sprinting. So, I was excited.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool. And, speed is part of your game. You're 6 for 6 on the year with stolen bases, so it's been really key. Some really big stolen bases. The one at Clemson comes to mind. We were a really tight game at Clemson. You got a good jump stolen there, and that led us to the big inning. And then we ended up kind of pulling away late in the game to beat them 9-1. But you really sparked us there. The previous game against Georgia Southern did a really good job of taking an inside-out pitch, deep to right center, into the wind, about 250 feet for a home run there in that game too. So kind of really clicking on all cylinders. And early on, it was really, I'll play wherever I need to play. Wherever y'all need help, I'm in. And that was your message in your post year meeting last year was, hey, I don't care if it's catcher, third, center field, first, wherever. I just want to do everything I can to help the team. So the ultimate Swiss Army knife, for sure. You mainly just played center.
I was cool right there. No infield, no catcher.
That's it.
No thanks.
Middle of the field. You got all the gaps. You covered gap to gap. Keys got right, Moby's got left, and we're set.
And I'm chilling out there. But speaking of that kind of end of year meeting, kind of going into your senior year, what was like your thought process? Like, what did you want to like embody as a senior?
I wanted to honestly progress as a player myself to overall help the team because I struggled last year. And I feel like I did a good job at that. And then I wanted to step into a leadership role for this team and push us to be the best we can be. And I feel like I'm doing a very good job at that as well as everybody else. So.
I would say like you are very consistent. Like you can't tell if you're going 3 for 3, 0 for 3, you're not playing, you're starting. So I think that's big credit to you.
Absolutely. It is a long season. You're talking about 13 weeks, then postseason. There's a lot of highs and lows, and how quick we be even keeled is definitely something we take a lot of pride in. And unless you're in that, you don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know, if you're from the outside, you don't get, you know, the mental taxing it is throughout a whole season, and especially like a freshman coming in, they've never really been pushed that way, you know, until now all of a sudden, man, you're game 50 in 12 weeks. You're like, golly, well, what's going on? This is happening so fast, and then you blink and it's over with, and it really is kind of crazy. In some ways, you're kind of rounding third. You know, you're on the home stretch now, which kind of brings us into the last part of the show here. This is the Rounding Third podcast, and when you're rounding third, ARG, I recently started putting the R in there. I don't know why. I like to give everybody nicknames. She got me good the other day with Teacup. Teacup.
Short and stout.
Dude.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
You have to have a
Teacup.
nickname.
Yeah, that might
So
stick.
I think it
pretty
is
good.
going to
It's
gonna
stick.
stick.
So then Coach Ricketts, I'm sitting kind of like this, you know, just propped up, sipping my coffee in the dugout. We had the 11 o'clock game on Saturday, and next thing I know, there's a picture in our group message. Our team group me. She's used AI or ChatGPT or something, and it's got me sitting like this inside of a teacup.
Yep.
So yeah, and it's your fault.
I'm sorry.
It's your fault.
But I'm
You-
not.
Don't be sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
not sorry.
And then I look up in the other senior, Mo B standing there like this, and I'm like, oh man.
And then you get to BP and the song's playing.
And then I get to BP
Wow.
and I'm a little teacup
Yeah.
player. I'm like, golly, man, I'm just catching strays and I didn't even know I did anything wrong.
Hey, that's now the background of our Snapchat group chat too.
Oh, wow.
There you
Yeah.
go. Oh, being the teacup?
Yes.
Must be a big teacup, am I right?
I don't know.
Anyway, so when you're around the third, you're heading home. Big weekend ahead. It's the last homestand
Yeah.
of the year. LSU comes to town. We mentioned them. Another team ranked in the top 25 of the polls. Friday night is graduation, something that Dr. Keenum really takes great pride in. The university president takes great pride in that. Him and our athletic director, Zach Selman, will be on the field to give you guys your diplomas. Oftentimes, this part of the year when graduation ceremonies are taking place, we're playing ball, so we're not able to kind of really be a part of a lot of that. So it's kind of a chance to bring the graduation to us. So you guys will graduate on Friday. Certainly excited about that. Saturday is senior day, so we'll kind of honor all the seniors on that day. Got several records. Nadia Barbary in closing on several top 10 records at MSU. Career homers, doubles, total bases. She's top 5 in doubles in SEC play. Key sales, top 5 in MSU in career slugging, on base, and OPS. Oh, and by the way, hit by pitches. She gets hit by
that
pitches
does
a
not
lot
show
too.
the time.
Yeah.
Draws a lot of walks, gets hit by pitches a lot. Hey, it all relates into offense. So she's finding a way to get on base. And then, of course, Peja Gold, top 10 in career shutouts in just 1 year. Pretty impressive stuff from the one-year transfer. Second in single-season history and one off the single-season record. So
you
a lot at stake here as we roll into the last 2 weeks of the regular season. But Sunday is always one that we get excited about, and it's Sunday Samoan Heritage Day. So we had a lot of Starkville Samoans come through, so certainly excited about that. Are y'all going to do any kind of Samoan themed dress up to the field that day or what?
I'm not sure. I'm sure because of Key, obviously,
Yep,
but I'm
yep.
not positive. We haven't really talked about that. I'm
Man,
sure.
there's been some good ones when you got Chloe Malaulu with her with George, and then we'd go out west and play, and they'd have this huge feast for us and Foss family. I remember we swept Missouri one year to finish the homestand on senior weekend, and Foss family is on the dirt and they're doing the haka, and we got like I'm like, shoot, let's go play. I want to go play. My bad, didn't mean to bang the mic there. But like, you know,
You're ready.
They got the haka going. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready to go do the haka out there too. Let's go.
Right.
So always excited there too. Key Sales another one. Little sister
Yeah.
Lonnie. So I think they're going to cook in the outfield. I think the Sales
Yeah.
family is going to
Probably.
fire up the rigs and get to cooking in the outfield. My bad, Mike. I didn't mean to tip you over there like a teacup there. Pardon the pun. So yeah, excited about that. That'll be fun on Sunday with Samoan Heritage Day.
Yeah.
All right, we got a trivia question for you. What year did we have the most Samoans on the team at the same time, and how many? That's a good one.
This is a good one. That's a good one. I got, I'm trying to think. Sarai was here like 15 through 19. Mata came in 22 with Fa and Chloe. I'm gonna guess somewhere around 22 with Mata, Chloe, Fa.
You're close.
Is it before or after?
After.
Okay,
One year after.
So 23.
23.
23 was the
Before.
Good guess.
sales
Before
girls were
them.
there. Yep.
It was Chloe, Key, Mata, and Leilani.
That's it. Leilani, Leilani, who now does game ops.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So another Polynesian power hitter. You know,
Absolutely.
so Well, good stuff. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a fun episode with ARG here with Sierra Sacco and Grace Richardson. I'm Tyler Bratton, Hail State.
Hail State.
State.